Well, good morning again from Mobile, Alabama. It's a little gloomy out here. I've had some pockets of heavy rain, just little bits, a little bit of heavy rain. We're going to stop down here at exit 10 in Irvington, Alabama to scale our load, just to be sure, because sometimes going through Mississippi they can be a little strict. So, and I'm going to get fuel too, so I wonder how much fuel I can get. I should be all right filling the tanks, no problem there. I just want to know on my tandems if I have to move them or not. So we'll be stopping up here just in a few miles and get some fuel, scale, and continue on to Louisiana. I should only have about maybe 150 miles to get to Robert, Louisiana after I get fuel. So it shouldn't be too bad. So I'll catch back up with you folks when we get off and get some fuel and scale. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so the rain has started again. We're going to get off here at exit 10 here. Got about another mile to go. There's the Love's right up there. So we'll get off here. We'll stay in the left lane. The right lane takes you a different direction. So we'll get off here. We'll stay to the left of the exit. And then we'll swing around to the Love's there. Which is rain, we either stop raining or just keep raining, one or the other. It keeps it, it's right in the spot where it's like, it's just a nuisance rain.
Speed warning.
See, turns like this, you really got to stay the speed limit, because if not, this is where trucks tend to roll. They're top heavy in their cargo, it'll lay the truck over on its side.
In half a mile, turn right onto County Farm Road.
Bojangles.
Turn at the first right.
Tell you what, they got pretty good chicken. I didn't think I'd like it. Well, let me rephrase that. I did have it the very first time I had it. I didn't like it, but I got chicken tenders, and I didn't like their tenders. But since then, I've gotten their chicken breasts, and there comes the chicken breast and wings. I tell you what, I like it. So let's go to the scale first, which is the left of the pumps here. Alright, so let's put up the LOOKY-LOU'S app here. Not the LOOKY-LOU'S app, I'm sorry. Weigh My Truck app. Make sure that the $32.98, that it is, accept. Sometimes we got to put in, let's see, trailer number, it's going to be 81. Let's see, what is it here again? 81638. Done. Freight of all kinds. Trip number is 6791585. Done. Accept. It'll say $12.50. It'll ask for that. Accept. All right, so we gotta move. Let's see, save that, done. Save the photos. So we need to move forward. So done. So I saved a picture of this for you folks, but we need to refuel up, move the tandems forward, because we're gonna add, we got 32,000 and some change right now on the fronts, but I'm gonna add weight. So we're gonna move the tandems up after we get fuel. Everybody blocks it. It's supposed to be after the garage here. It's supposed to be room to get through, but everybody's all parked there and blocking it. So yep, gotta go all the way around. This truck probably wants to back into a spot. I don't know what he's doing. Come on, dude, you're wasting my time. He's probably trying to stay 4 miles an hour so he can get to the fuel lane. I'm gonna go around him when I get down here, I think. He's only gonna go 4 miles an hour. I'm gonna waste my time for him. All right, so I'll fuel up and maybe use the restroom real quick, maybe get a bite to eat, and then we will continue on, folks. So I'll be right back then. So we got fuel and reweighed, and now we're down to 31,400, I believe it was, on the drives now, and about 25,000 on the trailer. So that's good. That's where I wanted to be. So a little more on the fronts and the rear, but that's after fueling. Before I moved the tandems and before fuel was 32,000, which put us close to 34,000. And then I moved the tandems up 2 holes, so that put us at 31,000 now, which is good. It's a good place to be. So I still might get pulled into the scales to get checked out, but I won't be overweight.
Jet plane duty status has changed to drive.
So now we'll continue on to Robert, Louisiana Walmart and do our drop. It'd be nice if I was doing my drop right here at the Walmart behind here, but that won't be the case. What is this guy doing? Well, it looks like it's getting a little better outside to the left here. I know you guys probably can't see that yet, but to the left here, it's clearing up. So it looks pretty good. And it's a Walmart truck, so I'm not going to pull out in front of him because he's going straight to Walmart. Truck turned. I thought it was a long light here. We might make this light. Oh, that ambulance has to go. I didn't figure we'd make this late. Alright folks, well, I'll catch back up down the road here. And hope everybody's having a good day. And again, if this is your first time to the channel, please smash that subscribe button in the bottom right corner. And also click on that bell to alert you for future videos. And I do appreciate the support of the channel. And I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Well, welcome to Mississippi, everybody. We got the green light, and I think it's in, the reason I got the green light is because I scaled the truck and weighed it properly, that we were enough that we didn't get pulled in. So I'm glad I did that. We're about 124 miles out from Robert, Louisiana. It's about 7:19 in the morning. And it says we're going to arrive somewhere around 9:23, it says. Should be a good time getting there to the Walmart. It'll be past the 8 o'clock hour, 7 o'clock, 7:30 hour rush that Walmart sometimes gets for live unload. So hopefully we'll be able to pull in there and get in and get out. So hopefully get a good trailer. The last few trailers I had haven't been too great, so hopefully I can find a good trailer down here. If not, as long as I get one that doesn't break down or it's not missing mud flaps or anything, so that's all I care about right at this point. At least all this rain's cleaning the windshield off. I'm glad about that. So hopefully now we can get some clear pictures without any bug guts on the windshield. So this is Gulfport, Mississippi. This is where we have one of our other terminals. Coming up here about 8 miles, there's a Love's, and that's where our terminal is, just behind the Love's. So the way I'm driving east on 10, so the only downside is this rain might let up, but then all I'm going to do is drive back into it because that's the way I'm headed, is back east again. So it's going to be one of those trips that just, it's going to be mostly rain, it looks like. Now it's just a little bit of that nuisance rain where it's not enough to really keep the wipers going at all times, but one thing one of my subscribers asked me about was about age. You know, is there an age limit on truck driving? There isn't. So you can get your license at any time. There's no restrictions when it comes to age. Restrictions are just medical. So, I mean, you got to pass a medical. But other than that, age is not on the medical. So it's not something, just like my pilot's license, there's no age on pilot's license. As long as you can keep renewing your medical and, you know, you can keep flying, or in this situation with truck driving, you can keep driving. So that's just something to know that there's no age limit. You get your, I know some people got their CDLs at 65 years old. I myself, I was 50 when I got mine. So, alright, like I always said about these GoPros, the batteries just don't last that long. Even though I got it powered up with a power cable, it helps the battery, but when it gets to a point where the battery is really low, like down to 10%, it starts to flicker or freeze the video. So, but in any case, just that real quick clip that I had there was the exit for our Gulfport terminal in Mississippi. Here comes a truck, a super trucker passed me here on the left-hand side. He's got to be doing 80 miles an hour, 80 or more, probably 85. That's way too fast on conditions like this. And he's actually pulling, looks like a camper of some sort, but he's got a tractor. So he's got a CDL that's got air brakes. I had a truck driver pass me this morning and I tracked him. These Freightliners, you can track the speed of the vehicle in front of you. And he was doing 86 miles an hour at about 3:30 in the morning. It's just way too dangerous. The roads are wet, and that's just, first of all, it's way beyond the speed limit of 70, but it's just, once you get that speed, I would not want a steer tire to blow out. A drive tire or a trailer tire is one thing, but a steer tire blown out, that's calling for a big time accident. Possibly, you know, bad injuries or death even. Alright, so we got about 30 miles until we get off onto Interstate 12, and we got about a total of 73 miles until we get to Walmart. So again, this video might be just a little bit of clips here and there, just because the weather is just so poor. There's not much to really see. If anything pops up, of course, I'll film it. If not, we'll catch back up at Walmart, people. So I'll see you in a little bit. So for some reason we're coming to a stop, and it could be for some construction going on up here. So I'll take a peek at Google Maps and see what's going on here. Let me see what it shows. It doesn't say what's going on, but I do see some construction signs up here. This is right where the Infinity Space Center is. It's to our left. You can't see it, but when I head back, I'll film that. It's pretty cool. Little space center. So hopefully I'll get the bypass here for the way station that's up here. Because a lot of times it happens, you get the bypass, or the station will be closed because they're doing some construction, but we'll see. I might have seen a sign up there saying it's closed, but it could just be a construction sign too. So this is what takes us soon. We're going to go over the Pearl River Wildlife Management Area, which I believe is a bridge. And it's going to take us basically into Louisiana here pretty soon. Yeah, actually the right past this way station, there's it's the state line for Louisiana. All right, folks, I'm not going to film this traffic back up here because of construction, or if it's something else, I'll let you know. But if just construction, I'll pick back up when we go over the bridge here across I-10 over the Pearl River Wildlife Management Area. So it's a nice flat bridge, so I'll film that. So I'll see you soon, folks. So it's kind of weird here how this they got signs back there saying the right lane's closed, which you can see it is for about 100 feet. Then they got us all merging over into the left, or from the left lane to the right lane. So it doesn't make sense. The signs say right lane closed, but that's actually it's the left lane. So now this bridge here crosses over from Mississippi into Louisiana. And one pet peeve I have, or one thing that really irritates me, is when people see back there it says 1 mile, right lane closed. So the right thing to do is get over in your left lane. But what do people do? You get in your left lane, and then people see oh, the right lane's wide open. So what they do is they all pile up on the right lane. And then all that does is cause a bottleneck down the road, because everybody's trying to then merge into the left lane. If everybody would just get in the left lane right away, as soon as you can, we could all go single file and it wouldn't cause traffic. But that's not what everybody does. Everybody does, they see a clear shot and they go, oh, I'll just run up the right lane as far as I can and then I'll just merge in. Well, that's just being really rude to the people that were ahead of you in the beginning. So that's never going to change, unfortunately. It's only getting worse, I noticed on the road. People just want to be ignorant, and there's nothing more that pisses me off when people do that. A lot of times what I'll do, I didn't do it that time, but a lot of times what the truck drivers will do is we'll all work together. I didn't have many trucks behind me, but we'll work together. I'll stage my truck maybe a quarter over the line, over the double cross section line to center. The truck behind me, he'll go halfway over, and then we'll get another truck that'll work with us, and he'll stay in the right lane. That way it'll block any traffic from coming on the right lane. Now, you do get some people, more jerks, they'll try to drive up the shoulder. And there's many times I've had to come off even over the white line onto the shoulder and block them too. So, well, that time I didn't have enough trucks to work with me to do that. So, but that's just a big pet peeve of mine. So, if any of you are out there that do that, please don't do it, because all it does is just upset everybody that is doing the right thing, getting in the left lane. Because if you think about it, if everybody got in the left lane right away, you'd be single file going through, versus everybody trying to still flap the right, trying to squeeze in. So now it says right lane closed ahead again. I don't know. I didn't see any traffic on that, so that might maybe no construction is going on right now on that. But I didn't see anything looked on Google, any slowdowns or anything. So we'll just kind of stay in the right lane for now. But also catch back up with you folks in a little bit. We're about 46 miles now from the Walmart. So if anything happens between now and then, I'll film it. If not, I'll see you at Walmart. All right, we're here at Walmart in Robert, Louisiana.
Turn at the first left onto Parkway Boulevard.
Just hope I can find a good empty here, or really just any empty. But usually I do. I don't think I've never had a problem here not finding an empty, so we should be good there. I noticed when we leave here, though, I'm going to have some traffic. I had some traffic, as you know, with the construction zone. But there's some traffic in another construction area northbound. Actually, not northbound. It would be eastbound on 12. So, going to have a little traffic there. Walmart DC 6057, Robert, Louisiana. All right, folks, as always, I'll check in and then we'll go from there.
Your destination is on the right.
So I only have one truck ahead of me, which is good. He's already inside getting his paperwork done, so I'll see you in a little bit. right, just like always, we're going to put this down in section L.
Jetway duty status has changed to drive.
So in section L here, we can put it on both sides. I probably said this before because I've been here before with you guys. I just go ahead and go to the right here and find a spot on the left. If not, I just swing all the way around here to the front. And I'm still on a sight side back end to my left. It looks like maybe there's one spot down there if I have to come around. So we'll see. See what I got over here. This might be the only spot right here. What's this guy doing here? He's trying to come out of that trailer, so I'll try to do this here. So I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna back in here. Alright, so I decided to put it in a different spot. That was a little too tight between the building and trying to get the angle of the trailer in there. So I'll be back. I'll disconnect and I'll pick up my empty and we'll be right back. Sound stripe. Sound stripe. Sound stripe. Sound stripe. Sound stripe. Alright, so everybody, we're coming up on Gulfport, Mississippi. I filmed this on the way down, but my battery is running low, so I don't know if I'm going to put that in there or not, that video, but it was rainy too, so it's clear now. It's not raining or anything. So this is our Gulfport terminal off of Route 10 here, and there's a Love's on the left-hand side, and our terminal is just behind that. They've been doing renovations on the terminal, all new showers and stuff. I don't know if they're done yet. They should be done, because I was in there about a couple months ago, and supposedly they were almost done, but again, they were just waiting on, they just got held back on supplies with everything going on with COVID and everything, so delayed the remodel. But I think they finally are done now with it, so that's over here to our left. You won't be able to see the terminal, but it is behind that the Love's you see on the left-hand side, Love's with McDonald's. So, but there's been a big update to anybody that has filled out information on the link below in my description tab. So basically what Knight wants you to do now, because they're just overwhelmed with a lot of calls, and here's what's happening. So there's a lot of interest, of course, in getting a job, getting a job that pays very well, which this job does pay very well. So what's happening is it's hard to filter out the calls. So I think I said earlier in this video or video before, like 85 to 90% of the calls come through and nothing goes forward. People just call in, they want information. Well, that takes up time, and it takes away from the people that are really interested, okay? So what they want you to do now is click on the link, so the link below in where it says Join Knight, click on the link, fill out your information, but you most likely won't get a phone call unless you get caught up. And that's what I found out. It's been taking so long, because I have a lot of subscribers saying, hey, you said somebody's going to call me. It's been like a day, a week, a month. Well, I think I had one gentleman tell me it's been a month. So what they want you to do is, and I'll add the phone number to the bottom of my description page, okay? What they want you to do is fill your information out, so they have everything. So they have everything. So what they want you to do is when you call, okay, let me back up. So you fill the information out, then you call. And then when you talk to a recruiter, they'll have all your information on their screen. So they don't have to take up all the time to fill the information out. They can just right away answer your questions and get you going, okay? So that's what you got to do. So if you are interested, or even if, again, you just want some information, still fill out the form, the link below. Click on the link, fill out the form, then call. So call right after, and then talk to a recruiter. They'll pull your information up. They'll go answer any questions you have, go over all the details and everything. So that's the update. That's what you need to do. So it's not, if you wait for a call, you wait forever. That's what they're telling me. So that's what you got to do. All right. So that's just the update on the process. And just like any other business, it's because a lot of companies are just shorthanded. I don't know what it is. People just don't want to go back to work, or I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how people are surviving out there without working, but in any case, so click the link, fill your information out, then call the number that's, below in the description. And I'm going to change my description page even for past videos too. And I'll try to write this up in the description too, so it explains what I'm saying now, based on how to, to fill the form out, then call, and I'll put the number there. And that way you'll be able to get everything done faster, get you to school faster, get you started faster if you already have a CDL. I also found out that, I think I said this in the last video, there's a lot of terminals now that, so instead of going just to Phoenix or to our Olive Branch terminal, that's where they did the schooling. They're actually having other terminals now with schooling. So if it's closer to you, that they're trying to help out that way. I also have found out too that a lot of the facilities now, Knight's paying for the hotel stay. Okay, so that's an addition to what they didn't used to do before. So I found out they are paying for hotels. So when you call and talk to a recruiter, they'll go over all that information, how to get set up and everything. So that's a big update. So, and hopefully anybody in the past that I've talked to in comments that have written me, I apologize. Sometimes we as drivers, we get the information last. So I know I've been telling you guys that somebody's going to call you, just be patient. But now they're saying fill the information out and then call right away. So then they can pull your information up and get you going. So I apologize. So if anybody in the past, if you want to just throw me a comment, say, hey Jeff, thanks for the information. I got it. I gave him a call. Everything is good to go. Just let me know, okay? So folks, I'm going to take a 30-minute break in about 30 minutes. So what I'll do is we're going to go to a pilot. I don't know who's calling me there, somebody from Illinois. So we're going to go to a pilot in near Biloxi, Mississippi. And they got a Moe's there, so I'm feeling like a Moe's burrito. So we're going to stop there and do our half-hour break there. So I'll catch up with you folks when we get to the pilot, and we'll see what goes on from there. So take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Cascadia River. We're only about 5 miles from the pilot that we're going to stop at for our 30-minute break. So I just filmed coming over this little bridge here, over the water. It looks like it'd be a great place for an airboat down there. Probably could just go right across that marsh. Probably water underneath there. I mean, you see the water in different spots here, but it looks like it's probably just all marsh. I don't know if that's actually ground underneath there or not. To the right's the Gulf of Mexico out there, so you can't see it from here, but it is right there. Not too far from it. Basically, we're coming up on Biloxi, Mississippi. That's where we're going to be stopping at the pilot. Sun's going to start coming out here maybe for a little bit, getting a little brighter. It'd be nice, but I'm heading back towards where that weather came from, so it might be, I might get some rain later, maybe. Hope not, but I might. We got about 2 miles till we get off our exit. Pascagoula. Alright, so exit 69 is where we're going to get off here. Come on, truck. Hit the gas because I want to get off.
Exit 69 on the right, onto Mississippi 63 toward Mississippi 63.
Come on, come on, come on. Don't be afraid.
Speed limit reduced ahead. Take the first exit on the right, onto Mississippi 63. Speed warning. Turn at the first right onto Mississippi 63.
Taco Bell.
Turn at the first right onto Amico Drive.
Alright, let's go find some parking here.
Your destination is on the right.
Probably just park in the back here, make it easier. Got a lot of puddles back here. What's this guy doing here? Maybe just swinging around to... What the heck is he doing? Probably gonna park along this curb here, probably. Could have swung tighter and did it one shot, buddy. Come on, serious? We'll park over here on the left. What are you doing, dude? There you go. Ah, jeez, now another truck's coming. Well, we'll wait for him to go, and I'm just gonna go. Before another truck comes. Alright, so we left the pilot. Just did our 30-minute break. So now we got 3 hours and 20 minutes left to run. And it says we're going to get to our stop there in Love's where we stayed last night in 2 hours and 59 minutes. So we'll have about 20 minutes left of our 11-hour clock. So I ended up getting Moe's. Got a burrito there. It was so big that I had them cut it in half in the beginning because I know they're filling. So I'll have the other one either tonight for dinner, which I don't like to do, two the same meals, lunch and dinner, but if not, I'll do it tomorrow for lunch. So we got our next load. I don't know if I said that earlier, but we got our next load, and it's going to be picking up in Noonan, which is good because it's going to be up off 85. And then we're going to take it down to Lakeland. Lakeland Sam's Club. And it's kind of a weird intersection here. So this guy's up there. He can't block the intersection, so I can't sit out there. So I'm just going to have to sit here and wait. If the car wants coming around in the back for me and come up here, they can. There's enough room for him, but not for me. So we're going to head east on 10. And our next stop is going to be at the Love's.
Turn and reverse right onto I-10.
I might have to get a new microphone because I'm noticing the way this new camera position is, or should I say I have to figure out how to rewire it, because I've noticed that, which you folks can't see, when I had the way of it plugged in, when I was backing up back there at the pilot, it kept getting caught on my knob on my steering wheel, and it pulled off. That's why there was not much audio at the end there, or if there was, it wasn't from me because it fell off on the floor. So I might have to try to figure out a different way to wire this so it's out of my way. I kind of did something real quick here with a clothespin, so it might work. It might stay or it might not get in my way, but if not, when I park today, I'm going to try to find a way to rewire it somehow so it won't be in the way. So anyways, for now folks, I'm going to sign off like I always say, and I'll be back in a little bit.
your mind. Heartbeats for something more. Bloodstream to the core. Now is the only time. Now is where you'll find. All of it comes down to this one thing. All that you have is this one moment right in front of you. Feel it in your body. Let out what makes your heart beat. Believe the truth, your time is due. No need to be sorry. Let out what makes your heart beat, heart beat.
Soundstripe.
All of it comes down to this one thing. All that you have is this one moment right in front of you. Feel it in your body. Let out what makes your heart beat. Believe the truth, your time is due. No need to be sorry. Let out what makes your heart beat, heart beat. What makes your heart beat? 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 What makes your heart beat?
Soundstripe. Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
90s kid, bless your child. Grew up faster than you really had to. Watch out with all that finger pointing. Got four more looking at you. Skinnies on the boulevard. Raised up, learning the hard way. But your scars don't define you. Now your scars don't define you. All of it comes down to this one thing. All that you have is this one moment right in front of you. Feel it in your body. Let out what makes your heart beat. Believe the truth, your time is due. No need to be sorry. Let out what makes your heart beat, heart beat. Shot down a million times, try to box you in with stereotypes. Don't give in to all of the head games. It might just blow your mind. Heartbeats for something more. Bloodstream to the core. Now is the only time. Now is where you'll find. All of it comes down to this one thing. All that you have is this one.
Purpose, travel to the pole. Start your Uncle Jamie and handset movement.
So this truck here on the right, I wish I was filming. He just blew a tire out right in front of me. So I got over to the left lane here. Now he's finally getting over. Not sure which tire blew, but must be one of his, yeah, trailer tire. Looks like the inside trailer tire there blew. Yep, inside passenger. Yeah, it just blew and exploded everywhere. But I can't have the camera going at all times because then I'm going to burn up all that film, but I should have. It just shredded, pieces are flying everywhere, big chunks, little chunks everywhere. So anyways, that was it. Alright, so we're going to be coming into Wall, I think it is. let me start over there. All right, so about 3:30, we're coming up on the LOOKY-LOU'S. I had the microphone away from the sun visor, or actually away from me on the sun visor. So we're going to get off right here at our Love's, the same Love's we stayed at last night. So we'll stay here again. So hopefully there'll be some parking. There was some good parking yesterday, and I got here about, I think, 4:30. Starting to get the light drizzle again.
Turn in the first right onto Tyson Road. Right curve ahead.
Forgetting they got Dairy Queen across the street there on the right. You guys can't see it, just to the right there.
Your destination is on the left.
If I get my same spot back in the corner down here. Maybe not. Oh, maybe I can. I think it's right down there. I think I can get the same spot. Right back in this corner. This parking spot was made for me. Alright folks, well, this will do the end of this trip. So I will catch up with you folks tomorrow. Head into Noonan for our load going to Sam's Club Thursday night. So talk to you all soon. Have a good night.